ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಅಮೆರಿಕದಲ್ಲೂ ಯಶ್ಗೆ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೀಗ ಅಮೆರಿಕದ ಯಶ್ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಾ? ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಕೇಳಿ. ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಯಶ್ ರಾಜ್ಯದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಅಪಾರ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರುವ ನಾಯಕ ನಟ. ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಕೇವಲ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲದೆ ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿ ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲೂ ಗುರುತಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು, ಯುವಕರಿಂದ ಹಿರಿಯರ ತನಕವೂ ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡದೆ ಇರುವ ಜನರೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯಶ್ಗೆ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಮೆರಿಕದ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಯೊಬ್ರು ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಆ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ? ಯಶ್ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಗೋಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು? ಯಶ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗಿಂತ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್? ಇವೆಲ್ಲದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಫಿದಾ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಮೆರಿಕ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ. ಲಿಎಂ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಾಚಿಯೋ ಮೂಲತಃ ಅಮೆರಿಕದ ನಿವಾಸಿ. ಬಿಡುವಿನ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಶ್ ಅಭಿನಯದ ಗೂಗ್ಲಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾವನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಸಖತ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಿಂದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಚಿತ್ರವನ್ನ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿಕೊಂಡು ಈಗ ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಯಶ್ ರ ಅಪ್ಪಟ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ಅಮೆರಿಕ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗೆ ಯಶ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಪಾರ ಅಭಿಮಾನ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರಿಟಿಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಲಿಎಂ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಾಚಿಯೋ ಎಲ್ರಂತೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯಶ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನೋಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಯಶ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಶ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಯಾವುದು, ಯಾವಾಗ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ಯಶ್ ರ ಪಕ್ಕ ಫಾಲೋವರ್. ಲಿಎಂ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಾಚಿಯೋ ಪಕ್ಕ ಯಶ್ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ. ರಾಕಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಸಂತು ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರಂತೆ. ಸದ್ಯ ಕೆಜಿಎಫ್ ಚಿತ್ರಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರಂತೆ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. I am Leah Centracchio from Ohio, USA, recording from my living room. And yes, I am a Paka Rocking Star Yash fan. This happened last year that I got to know about him, and I'd like to tell you a little about how that happened. I will talk about the answers to the questions that a lot of people ask me, and I will talk about what I admire about Rocking Star Yash. Right now, I'll give you a little background information on myself. I'm devoted to a volunteer work that's being done all over the world to try to help people learn about a holy book called the Bible and the message that is very important that's in it, which is that there's a government in heaven that will solve all of the world's problems very soon. So everyone should check out jw.org and to learn more about this message, and that you don't have to agree with it, but everybody should know about it. So this is something I spend a lot of time doing, and I met some Indians in my territory that wanted to learn more about it. So I decided that I would have to learn an Indian language so that I could understand and communicate better. And so I was able to get lessons in Hindi on the computer, and I'd been studying that for about 3 years all by myself, because there is no one here where I live that speaks Hindi. Even the Indians, they speak some slightly different language. So I would travel 40 miles whenever I could to try to get together with some other people who are also learning Hindi for the same reason that I am. So what I would do when I was at home to surround myself with Hindi speakers is I would go to YouTube and watch Hindi language movies, short films, so that I could become more familiar with it. Well, one day I stumbled upon a Hindi dubbed movie called Googly, and I was so impressed with the acting, the cinematography, the music, the dancing, the plot, the dialogues, everything. I was so impressed with that I tried to find other movies just like it, or a similar quality. So what I ended up having to do was search more on rocking star Yash, and the next video clip that I saw was his charming dance with the little girl in the song Tuturi from Kalara Sante. And when I saw that video, I thought, whatever else this guy does, I'm going to like it. So I became a fan, started collecting all his works. As you can see, I have a bit of a collection, and I'm very happy about being able to get some DVDs. Since I live out in the country and internet is not always very reliable. So in the process of this, of course, I was exposed to the Kannada language, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. And so I started trying to learn more about Kannada. And I want to thank all you Yash fans for trying to help me. You are my tutors, and I'm so thankful for such wonderful teachers. Okay, so I started commenting on some of Yash's fan book pages, and people started noticing me a little bit because I was out of the country. And so that's, now you know my story, why people want to get to know my story. Because I'm American, I just stumbled on this and thought it was a great thing. Now I want to talk about Yash. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Karnataka has been blessed with an individual who, despite all the odds, possess such focus, drive, intelligence, sheer jaw-dropping talent, that not only is he successful right now in the KFI, but also he's becoming more popular in other states. He's also becoming popular with people like me who are from out of the country. And so, in my opinion, he's going to go really far, especially since he's got his lovely and extremely talented wife, Radhika, by his side. They will absolutely go places. Adding to my support is the fact that they are working so hard to try to amend the environment in their area, to provide water to the villagers in the country areas. Being a small farmer and a person in the country myself, I really admire that. And anyone who is trying to make the world a better place gets a lot of admiration from me. I've also been trying to call for efforts to release some of Yash's past work. It would be nice if it had subtitles in it so that people like me can understand it better, but also we can help garner more interest in Yash Yash movies, but not only Yash movies, but all of KFI's work. A great movie, if you have subtitles in your home language, is not a Kannada movie. It is a movie that happens to be in Kannada. And being introduced to that language is a great thing. So promoting some of the things that KFI has already done would be a great boost to their future projects and what kind of popularity that they can enjoy in the future. So I've decided to to focus my efforts on trying to get Rocky, Yash's first hero movie, re-released. If we can do that, maybe we can work on some of the others. But on my Facebook page, I've been trying to start getting some support for a hashtag that a friend of mine actually suggested, someone in India. And it would be really great. I know Americans, we are great collectors. When we find something we like, we'll buy whatever we can associated with it. And I think that especially since in the movie Rocky that Yash got his name, Rocking Star, from that, his mind-blowing performance in that movie. I think that that's a good place to start. And I think now is the time, especially since his new character in KGF, the movie that Yash is working on right now, his name is Rocky. It just made me think this is a great time to try to promote the release of something like Rocky from 2008. It needs to get the attention it finally deserves. So you can check out hashtag I support Rocky and see some of my arguments for that. So as an American, I'm really looking forward to Yash's next film, KGF. KGF standing for Kohler Goldfields. And I guess it's going to be in 2 parts. It's going to release in US. I'm going to try to get some American friends to go with me. Hopefully they'll also like what they see. And I want to thank the KFI for their continued efforts at producing internationally worthy films that people like I can support. So thank you, Rocking Star Yash, for being the exceptional person that you are. And thank you so much for all the Yash fans out there who are watching this. And may the true God bless you all. Shubha Ratri.
ಇನ್ನು ಯಶ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳ ಡಿವಿಡಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಂತೆ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಯಶ್ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳನ್ನ ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ ಡಿವಿಡಿಗಳನ್ನ ತರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರಂತೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಲಿಎಂ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಾಚಿಯೋ ಬಳಿ ಯಶ್ ಅಭಿನಯದ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳ ಡಿವಿಡಿಗಳು ಇವೆಯಂತೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ರಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಕೂಡ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ. ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಜನರ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬೀರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ಒಂದು ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಯಶ್ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದ ಲಿಎಂ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಾಚಿಯೋ ಈಗ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ. ಯಶ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಡಬ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ಹಿಂದಿ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುವ ಬದಲು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡೋದು ಉತ್ತಮ ಅಂತ ಈಗ ಕನ್ನಡವನ್ನ ಕಲಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಶ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಈ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗೆ. ಯಶ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಲಿಎಂ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಾಚಿಯೋ ಯಶ್ ಅವರ ಟ್ವಿಟರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಶ್ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಮುಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರಂತೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಸದ್ಯ ಯಶ್ ರ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಿರೋ ಈ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗೆ KGF ಸಿನಿಮಾವನ್ನ ಅಮೆರಿಕದ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋ ಆಸೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಶ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಮನವಿ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 2008ರಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಕಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಯಶ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಾಕಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಿರೋದು ಖುಷಿ ತಂದಿದ್ಯಂತೆ. ಯಶ್ಗೆ ಇಂತ ಒಂದು ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಸೂಪರ್ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ, ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ, ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಕೂಡ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಅನ್ಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ಯಾ? ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳ್ಸಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ
ಹಾಯ್, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಫಿಲ್ಮಿ ಬೀಟ್ ಚಾನೆಲಿಗೆ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟ್ವಿಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಇದು. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ.